Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Florida State's been the talk of college football. So far, emphasis on so far. Way too early to think about crystal footballs and big-time postseason games. You have to maintain your focus if you want to stay on top. That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
They just call it the Doak down here in Tallahassee. We're at Doak Campbell Stadium, home of the Seminoles for more than half a century. And now let's head down to the coin toss, and is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Cantrell is on the field to kick this one off, and everyone in the stadium is ready for this game to get started. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The back lead out on the field. First drive. Tackled at the 47. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. You talk about being able to turn on the jets and lead in the dust. You have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what pros are drooling about.
From their own 47-yard line, it's first down. He makes it out to midfield. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. The crowd really making it difficult. Brought down right around the 34. Thomas gets about a yard on the play. Myrick to punt. Tackle made at the 31. Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force them into a mistake.
Dropped. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 31. Quick out to his receiver. Tackle at the 50.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
Tackle made at the 24. From the 24-yard line. First down. Quick throw. And he's taken down right around the 8-yard line.
That makes it first and goal.
Wide receiver screenplay. Touchdown, Florida State. And he hits the PAT. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
North Carolina State ready to tee it up in Raleigh. We've got a tight one going on here. The Hurricanes are out front, 14-10.
Touchdown difference to this one, Reese, 14-7. Cantrell has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchdown. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. He's tackled at the 44-yard line.
First down.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 44. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. He's pushed out of bounds around the 13-yard line. Mitchell's the kind of player that keeps defensive coordinators up late at night, Herbie. I mean, if you load the box and take away the run, he's going to go up on top. If you sit back in the zone, he'll kill you with his legs. I mean, he's a great player. Looking to capitalize on the big run. Now it's 1st and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Check 99.
And he's tackled at the 4.
Gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Check tight right. Check 4, check 4. Here we go. Motion,
Throws middle of the tight end. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. He makes the PAT. Pittsburgh ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. At the 30. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Receiving team.
Flipping is the call, and now they'll have to find a way to make up those yards right here. The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out.
Easy, 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 easy. Let's go.
And he's hit before he could go anywhere. From their own 28-yard line. 1st down. Pass out to the tight end, and he's got the 1st down. He's to the 40. Tackles him hard at the 50-yard line.
That brings him 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Kill. Mike 56, Mike 56.
He's taken down at the 37. So at the end of one quarter, 14 apiece. And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2. He's wrapped up for the sack.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
3 down. Mike 56, Mike 56.
They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line.
That'll make it 35.
I got number 23. I got you 23. Easy. I'm here all day. Blue 9.
And now he's got room to run. And he's finally taken down at the 6. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
Flipping. Offense.
They'll line up for another 3rd down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a 3rd down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
3rd and 5 now following the defensive penalty. And down he goes at the 19. And this play is number 8 on the drive. Pass complete and taken down immediately.
Jones is the tackle at the 12-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down.
3 down. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Catches it and hit immediately for a loss. A 4-yard loss.
This defense is fast enough that they can create negative yards on completed passes. So the offense might want to consider that next time they try that play.
And this is the 10th play of the drive.
3 down. Mike 56. Mike 56.
The 10. A huge play, and now they're in a great position to score. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Gets to about the 5-yard line. Simpson gets 3 yards on the play.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
And this is the 12th play of the drive.
4 down. Mike 56. Mike 56.
And they make the stop around the 4-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That makes it 3rd and goal.
So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 4, and this would break the tie.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Rolls to the right. Looking for the corner. Touchdown, Seminoles.
A powerful push by the line and a really nice run. That'll get you into the end zone almost every time.
And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
This is my kind of game. We're getting a chance to see so many touchdowns. I just wonder if this offense can continue the flow that we've seen from the previous 3 series.
With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these 2 squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Now he tries to buy some time. Brought down around the 31-yard line.
Gain of 6 play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Tackle around the 36-yard line.
5 yards. First down.
Might have been some early movement up front.
False start. Offense.
Once you're set, you've got to stay that way. The slightest flinch is going to be enough to draw the flag.
First and 15 now after the penalty.
job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback sit and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
It's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 32-yard line. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
Yeah, it was a short gain, but a nice tackle there by the junior who stepped in traffic and made a nice play.
And he's immediately tackled. Raymond waiting the return. Tackle at the 21-yard line. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Florida State is up a score. Airing it out long. Caught at the 30. He has some room to the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown. He's already thrown for 3 scores.
This quarterback is going to continue to tear him up until they get pressure on him.
And he converts the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. To about the 17-yard line. Let's see if this drive has a more rewarding conclusion than their last, which ended with a punt. Zips it to the back. He might have a chance. Tackle made around the 45-yard line.
I think the big thing for a defense when they face a screen is chasing it from the inside out, which means the defensive linemen are the key to slowing down a really well-executed screen pass. Because if you think about it, the offensive linemen are getting downfield blocking against the linebackers and the safeties. The defensive linemen have got to be able to recognize screen and then have the quickness to be able to chase the running back down from behind before he gets his momentum going and can outrun.
He's got his man across the middle, and he is drilled at the 40.
Atkinson makes the tackle at the 40-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. And he just gets rid of it.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
He's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he dives forward. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
That one's going to be way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost you.
2nd down and a ways to go because of the penalty.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
And he's taken down at the 36. Complete the slant. Good for 10. The Panthers will use their first time out of the half. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Florida State's going to take their first time out of the half. They'll lose 8 yards there.
That play was sort of out of sync from the start, but you have to also recognize that the defense made a great play. They read it from the get-go.
Myron is the punter. They got into the end zone last time. Let's see if they can match that on this possession.
Well, I think this defense has got to do something because right now the quarterback is in such a good rhythm that you've got to do something to try to get him out of it. I would suggest trying to bring more pressure. Try to come up with an exotic blitz look to try to get him on his heels as opposed to being the aggressor and attacking the defense.
From their own 18-yard line, it's second down. He's going to go for the home run. Very clutch tackle there because this kid had some space. Goes out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Fires quickly, and he's got his man.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Got it. And he goes down quickly. The Seminoles call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 14-yard line. Second down.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Going to the end zone, and it's coming back out.
Brad, not only a huge interception to get the football back and maybe have a chance to get back into this game, but this could really change momentum. You can see the players and how they're responding down there on the sideline about how excited they are to get the football back and have a chance to put points on the board.
Nice run there.
Gain 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
So at the end of the half, Florida State leads 28-14. All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. He gets out to about the 15-yard line. And for Rivera, he's racked up solid passing stats.
Well, it's been fun to watch him because he's doing everything you want to see in a quarterback. He's making the right read. He's getting the ball out of his hands on time, and it's giving his receivers a chance to make the play and get upfield.
Both sides have made their way back out, and we're just about set to get going again. Quick pass. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. So after the big pass play, we've got a first down.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
And he can't get away away from the pressure.
That's a loss of 10 on the play. That'll make it second and long.
Gets it out to an open receiver and just dropped it.
Walter was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up third and long.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 44.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Quick strike to the receiver, and he's tackled at about the 43-yard line. Makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That brings up second and 9.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Gets to about the 41-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up third and 8.
There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. The 10. Touchdown, FSU. And he hits the PAT. A 7-play, 85-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Toss right, and he'll lose yards.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up second and 12.
It's second down, 12 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Got some open field. And they push him out at about the 45.
Gain of 22 on the play. First down.
Double tight, guy. Double tight. Pull down. Pull down.
Looks for his tight end over the middle. They'll bring him down at the 45.
Henderson makes the tackle at the 45-yard line. That'll make it second and inches.
It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. Flushed out, and he's going to get sacked. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Raymond back to return it. Looking for the corner. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm. Good job of picking apart the defense.
And he's sacked.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush, because sacks can be real drive killers.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Go down.
Going deep. No, incomplete.
That'll bring up 3rd and long.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Brown was the intended receiver on the play, so they couldn't pick up the long yardage, and now they'll have to punt.
On 3rd down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
They've got 10 guys up. They're coming after the kick. Gets it away. It's low. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line.
They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession.
Down 2 possessions, this offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
He's at the 40. Makes it out to about the 30.
Nothing tentative on that run at all. He looked very determined and got the 1st down.
From the 30-yard line. 1st down.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Fires out to his receiver. And down he goes at the 25. Mathis picks up around 5 yards with that catch.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
And they make the stop around the 23-yard line. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. Norwood takes the give. He's taken down at about the 23-yard line.
When this guy gets his arms around a ball carrier, I don't care who it is. He's not getting away.
The kick is away. It's long enough. And he nails the long field goal. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is just a solid kicker.
So our score, Florida State 35, Pittsburgh 17. Myron is lined up to kick this one off. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. He's to 20. He's taken down at the 22-yard line. Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Down at the 34-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Aaron and out long. And they intercept it. The junior safety sheds that one. Tackle tackle at the 36-yard line.
Just when it looked like this offense might be able to put this game out of reach, you turn the football. Over with an interception. Boy, this could come back in a big way to bite you.
From their own 36-yard line. First down. Wide open receiver, and it's incomplete.
That makes it second and 10.
Scrambling around, and he's going to come up with a sack.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
So the sack makes this third and very long.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. They'll drop him for a loss. One more quarter to play. This one appears to be well under control. Florida State's up by 18. Back in this very pivotal fourth quarter. Raymond waiting the return. It's away, and it's a booming punt. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. Throws a laser across the middle. And he's taken down at the 43.
Gain of 7 yards. That makes it third and 3.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Throws out and through his hands.
Strong showing by the defense. You always like to get the other team's offense off the field as fast as you can.
Brown to punt. Mathis fields it at the 19. He makes it to the 32-yard line. They're ready to begin another drive. Now he tries to buy some time. Tackle made at the 40.
That makes it second and 2.
So second down and about 2 yards to go.
Check 43.
They bring him down.
Boy, Brad, that was a big hit on the quarterback. It'll be interesting to see how he responds to this hit, whether or not he comes after his offensive linemen and challenges them to start playing a little bit better.
The crowd really making it difficult. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
First down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. He scrambled. They bring the quarterback down.
That was 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 14.
He's going to try and scramble. They'll make the sack.
Personal foul. Basement. Defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to defense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. He's on the run. He's tackled at the 39. And they picked up 4 yards on the scramble.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Throws quickly, and it's almost intercepted.
The defensive coordinator did a great job with the play call there. He put his defense in alignment and in a position to be able to make a play on the football. Everything worked perfectly. They just dropped the football. Boy, the offense caught a break there.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. Gets that quickly. And he will score. Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
Check 13. Check 13.
And they won't get the 2. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
Checking out action now in Chestnut Hill.
They were really hoping to get the ball back there.
Well, now they have to call on their defense to make something happen. They need a big play right here to get that ball back.
Both sides have made their way back out, and we're just about set to get going again.
Watch number 86. Here we go.
Gets it off as he's hit. Complete. And he's tackled at about the 19-yard line. From the 19-yard line, it's 1st down. The defense has got to be thinking, if they've already forced a red zone turnover, maybe they can do it again right here.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Check. Check. H. Coming.
And they got him.
The defenders played the snap count perfectly. In fact, on the path into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
Third and long now after the sack.
Three down. Mike 56.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing there, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. Fires incomplete. He was looking for the tight end.
Martin, the intended receiver on the play. That brings up second and goal.
They're at the 5. Second down.
Our time. It's our time. Wait for
He's hit and taken down. Robinson gets him about 3 yards with a completion.
That makes it third and goal.
It's our time. It's our time.
Everybody bunched up tight defensively. Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked. It's fourth down. This isn't much more than an extra point. The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. They line up to kick this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. For Florida State, they've been getting into the backfield quite a bit. This defense has been bringing the blitz and is having success getting to him. Well, when this offense does complete a pass, they're not doing that badly.
Yeah, the secondary and linebackers aren't able to make a play at the point of catch.
Fumble, loose ball. He picks it up. They'll bring him down right around the 36-yard line. What do you think about that last turnover, Kirk?
Way to be heads up out there. That corner just made one heck of a play recovering that fumble.
The defense was able to keep him out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3.
You know, at that point, I think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful as you're feeling pressure to throw the ball, just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Just over 2 minutes in the game. Bootleg right. Got a man. Watch out here. Pittsburgh's going to use their first time out of the half here. And for Raymond, he's up to 100 yards and catches.
Brad, this guy continues to make play after play. The quarterback and this receiver are clearly in a zone and feeling it today.
From the 24-yard line. First down.
Boy, what a bonehead decision. That's a free timeout you just gave your opponent. You just gave it away. Poor decision making right there.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 24. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. The clock will stop with that incompletion.
Well, I don't understand the strategy at all. With the lead late in the game, you just need to run the football. That's not a smart decision.
Stays in bounds to make a nice catch.
What a relief it is for a quarterback to know that he's got a receiver like like this who can step up when he needs him on third down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13.
Surprised to see a little animosity brewing right now between these two sidelines. This team has a huge lead, and they're still firing the football in the air trying to get more points.
Touchdown, Florida State. He makes the PAT. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
The Wolverines took the field ranked 23rd. This is new for this program, playing as a ranked team. How will they handle the pressure? This is a game we've been watching closely today. And for Michigan, they put together a solid drive capped by a scoring run.
He's to the 20. What a collision. So can the defense match their effort from the last drive with another takeaway?
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
He lets it fly. Can't connect.
That's a miscommunication between a quarterback and a wide receiver right there. They need to get their signals straight.
2nd and 10.
From their own 22-yard line. It's 2nd down. Just under 2 to go in the game. Strike to the receiver. And down he goes, right around the 28-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Well, he really didn't have to do too much there to give himself a little room to make the catch.
And this crowd is going absolutely crazy. They go back to him on a quick throw. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 42-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From their own 42-yard line. 1st down. Here comes the pressure. He gets sacked on the play. The Panthers are going to call their 2nd timeout.
They've really thrown the quarterback's rhythm off and rattled his confidence with such a relentless pass rush. He's not himself out there at all today.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Let's go!
Just throws this one away. So we're looking at another 3rd down here. Complete. Down, nothing doing. Under a minute left in the game. He's taken down at the 43-yard line.
Tate makes the tackle at the 43-yard line. 1st down.
From the 43-yard line, it's 1st down.
Check 13.
Up the middle for a nice game.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
And this is the 10th play of the drive.
Four down. Let's go, baby. Get hot. Get up. Let's go. Run it
Simmons' performance today, Kirk, it was just fun for you and I to be part of it, really.
Yeah, really just a campus legend. A guy that went out there and showed why he's one of the most dominant players in the country, and he did not disappoint anybody, including his teammates today.
And the Panthers, 23.
So that wraps things up for us. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you next time.